Welcome to video number 3 from the Rod Run, Pigeon Forge. Still Wednesday. If you haven't watched the other videos, go check them out. Get this started off with a pretty wicked square body truck here. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I cover all the rod runs. I also have a lot of other stuff on the channel, restorations, traveling, body shop type related stuff. Looking into doing some other stuff too. Small block Chevy powered Datsun. Another Cheyenne truck. Showed you a pretty red one in video number 2. This is a black one. Cheyenne Super, just like the other one. Original style interior. 402 big block. Called it a 400 in the trucks. Done up nice, original under the hood. Bumper guards. They look really good with bumper guards. You don't see bumper guards on a lot of trucks, but really sets them off in the front end, especially the small guard. I don't put too much care for the push guard style, but those are the accessory guards. Those are very nice. Really nice truck here. Again, it's kind of one of those things that, you know, I don't see anything that really jumps out at me that, you know, this is a pretty nice truck. Straight, body work's done nice. That's what you want to find. Not like that crap I was showing you in video number 2. I'm sure there's more. If I see any more hack jobs, I'm gonna expose them, but I also like to brag on the ones I see that's done well, and that's definitely done well right there. Show you a very nice Mustang. Everybody knows I'm not a Ford guy, but this one stood out. I believe it's a 69 or a 70 fastback, not real sure on the year. Paint and body work's done perfect. Kind of sticking with the, I'm not anything but a GM person, but here is a very nice example of a 70 Roadrunner. Probably, if I was going to have a Mopar 69, 70 Roadrunner GTX type body style would be my favorite that they ever made. Of course, it was made by Plymouth. These were probably some of the neater, more well thought designed cars that Mopar ever put out. And I always like the thing with the Roadrunner and the cartoon. So, but the body style is very nice. Just a neatly made car by Plymouth in those year models. Kind of take you on a little throwback here. This is kind of a color and a scheme of car you'd have seen back in the 80s and the 90s at the Rod Run. Still looks good today though. 40 Ford. Kind of like I'm not into the old cars like this, but and when I say I'm into old cars, to me this is an old car. I'm more 1955 up type of person. But you see one every now and again that catches your eye. But Real nice 40 Ford, Pro Street type. Retro, and when I say retro, 80s, 90s vibe, but here's a good example of they did the right thing by leaving the car alone, not slopping a sloppy paint job. The car was probably painted 30, 35 years ago. Real thin paint, looks like it was stripped when it was painted. Got real thin paint peeling off, but it's a real honest car, real solid car. And you can see what you're getting. Original interior, blue on blue, and it's a 396. There's the information on the car. But this is a good example of a lot of these people that slop these two-day paint jobs just to try to sell something. Don't do that. Leave it the way it was. You make a car that may actually be really solid and look like a Bondo bucket. This car here, left alone, you can see what you're getting. Basically, I'd call this a survivor, and a very solid one. 69 SS. I'm not big on Camaros. I do like a 69, but they're just everywhere. I like bigger cars, but I like a survivor car, no matter what it is. And this is definitely a survivor, so don't see too many of these out here in this condition. Show you a couple nice cars here. A real beautiful blue 64 SS with a 409. I'm a sucker for blue on blue, and this one's got the blue interior with the blue on the outside. If I ever had a 63, that's exactly the color I'd want. 409 dual quad. At the price of fuel, that's not enticing to drive, but it's cool. Here's a 70 SS 454 Monte Carlo. I seen it up here last week, asking 41.5 for it. I'm not going to raise the hood, but it's supposed to be an SS. Says matching numbers, triple green. So pretty nice car. It was painted with a lot of the trim still on it, so again, you know how I feel about that, but overall a good driver. So I don't see anything that really just wreaks trouble. Don't see too many of these year model GTXs. Kind of show you the 57 Nomad and the GTX at the same time here. Nomad looks very nice, black, good paint body on it. That's a 71 Roadrunner. Got a Corvette, a 62 Chevrolet. A lot of nice cars parked right in here. Show you this Tempest down here. Caught my eye here, 65 two-door post. Says 455 4-speed. I'm glad they resisted the temptation to make it a fake GTO. It's kind of nice to see, you know, the Tempest stuff every now and again, or Le Mans. Everybody clones to a GTO, but this is nice. Got the dual tone burgundy red interior, red line tires. Love that. 65 was the first year of the splattered trunk. 64 was a painted trunk. Very, very nice. Little Chevy 2 here with a roll bar and whatever kind of wheels those are. Big block, carbureted. Unusual car here, a 56 Hudson Hornet. Don't see many of these. Real nice. If you're gonna get something like this, you better get something complete. You're not gonna open a catalog up and buy parts. You can forget that. Gonna show you a very nice 65 GTO. Pictured there with the original owner. You can still shot that and read it if you like. Got the owner's manual, some of the paperwork, 4-speed. Beautiful wheels and red line tires, 3 deuces. Again, I point out some junk, but I tell you, this is a nice car. I like to show off the nice ones also. This is one of the nicest cars sitting on the drag this weekend. I mean, it's just clean around all the edges. It is right. '58 Bel Air, pretty original. You don't see too many of these. There was one highly modified at the show last week, and they'd done something different with, around the glass area. Here's a Century Wagon, very nice. I love the style of these. I don't know if they offered it in this year model, but 57 they had. That's a 56. They had an option where you could have a 4-door hardtop style, and those things look amazing. 55 Del Rey. Denoted by the square pleated interior. That's Del Rey interior. It's got a 60 steering wheel on it, goes with it well. Very, very well done car. Show you a nice 72 Monte Carlo. 402 big block, black on black. Body and paint looks to be done very well. Asking 40. It's got the late model vet wheels, goes with it pretty good. Pretty nice car. Sent the information to a friend of mine that's looking for one. Here's a 40270, very interesting color combination. Black with a white vinyl top and tan, saddle tan interior. Can't say I've ever seen one this color combo. It's got lacquer paint on it, so this car's been painted for a long, long time. Unless that's cracks coming through from underneath. It's definitely got lacquer under whatever's on there, but overall decent, original, decent car. They're asking 25 grand. I definitely don't see that. You see what in the clip before this, you see that 72, and that thing is almost mint, and it's not much more. So, but all I do is show you the cars, and you can be your own judge of what you think. But I do know Monte Carlos. Here's a two-tone 56. I always like this color combo on a 56, especially with a little darker blue here. But two-door hardtop LS swap. Got all the extra bumper guard stuff. Just need to go back with the original covers on the seats. Be ready to go on this thing. Very nice.
Training wheels.
Original style 59 interior. LS swap. General Lee. It's got the wheels and the brush guard on the front. Show you a Malibu here that ain't hiding any surprises. Original car. It's had a little spray bomb sprayed on it, but for the most part, it's all the way it's supposed to be. Got new interior in it. Left the outside alone. 283 Power Glide. Another example of just leave it alone. Don't throw a bunch of crappy paint on it. Just leave it alone.